This video will provide a brief demonstration of our library catalog. Every item that is physically in our library building is located in our catalog. You can search the catalog by clicking on the Book tab of our search box or by clicking Research Tools and then Catalog. Items you might find in the catalog include our books, government documents, films, microfiche, scores, and dissertations. Our catalog also has the electronic books that we have access to, which you can access using your MyUWG username and password. We're going to start by searching for gay marriage. When I do that, it takes me to a result page. As you can see, we have 110 items in the catalog that list the word gay and marriage somewhere in their record. If I scroll down, you can see the actual items. Each item lists the title, author, and location in the library where you can find that particular book. If I want, I could change the order of the results by sorting them by date, call number, or author. I can also choose to narrow down my results. I can narrow them by discipline, so if I'm interested in the political point of view, I can click on political science. If I'm interested in the medicine therapeutic point of view, I can click on medicine. I can limit by format, so I can choose just regular print books or electronic books, or even some of our videos or musical scores that we have in the library. I can narrow by author, as well as by location. Location, I think, is actually the most useful of all of the different things to narrow by, because it allows you to choose the format of the thing that you want. So if you are looking for a government document, you can click on government document. If you want a film, here's 7 films that all mention gay marriage somewhere in their record. There's more choices down at the bottom, but for right now, let's just go ahead and pick a book. If I click on one of the titles, I get taken to that item's record. This record tells me only information I need to see whether it's worth my time to actually go get that book. We have the title, the authors, and the publication data. And way down below at the bottom, we have the call number and where it is physically in the library. This particular book is located in our stacks. Those are our main bookshelves on the 2nd and 3rd floor. And it starts with a K, so since K is between J through Z, it'll be up on our 3rd floor. One other neat feature of our catalog is the Cite This button at the top of every record. It will give you the APA and MLA citations for this item, but you need to be careful. This function relies on the data that others have given, and it's often just a little wrong. For instance, an MLA citation only lists one city and never has the country, so in this case you would just delete Oxford, England, and this would actually be a correct MLA citation. You need to be vigilant because the people who made the catalog and the people who input the data are not being graded on these assignments. You're the one who's going to lose the points, so it's worth it to double check that these are correct. Another neat feature of the library catalog are these blue links. Just like Wikipedia, you can click the blue links for more information. You can click the authors' names to see their other books, or click the subject headings for our other books on the same topic. When I did my first search, I only looked for items that had gay and marriage in the record, which means that if an author called it same-sex marriage, their book was left out. To get around this, librarians created a series of subject headings that only have one word per concept. No matter what the author calls it, we're going to list everything under this topic under same-sex marriage. That's the word we're going to use, not gay marriage. And I could get the other books that we have on same-sex marriage by clicking on the subject. So if I'm interested in Scandinavian law and legislation about same-sex marriage, I can click on Scandinavia and it'll search for all 3 of those. If I'm just interested in same-sex marriage, I can just click on the first one. And that takes me back to a results list. Now we have 73 results, but I know they're all really specific and about my topic. I have the same options for narrowing down and sorting as I had before. And one of the things we didn't talk about earlier was these suggested topics. Basically what it's done is looked at all of the subject headings that are listed for all of these books and gives you the option to narrow it down. So if you were trying to decide what you should write a 2-page paper about same-sex marriage, well, if you're interested in the religious aspects, there's 9 books that just focus on that. If you're interested in the political aspects, there's 7 that just focus on that. If you're interested in same-sex marriage and it dealing with Christianity, there's 5 books that just deal on that. And you just click on the title and it takes you to a results list that talks about the things that you're interested in. So it's a really nice, quick way to narrow down the results to the things that you're interested in, this suggested topics box up at the top. If you need any help using our catalog, you can always ask for help from a librarian using the chat widget on our homepage.